Now let's see how the firms regularly create documents like say SOPs or compliance guidelines or firm-wide process documents. So these requires inputs from multiple assistants or sometimes even external legal consultants. So during this collaboration, different contributors make edits, leave comments, and refine sections together. And once the draft is ready, it needs to go through a formal approval process before it becomes an official document. So can you show us how best this can be done with writers?
Yes, Srini. Writer is built for this kind of collaboration. Multiple attorneys can work on the same SOP at the same time, using track changes, comments, and version history to keep everything transparent. Once the drafting stage is complete, we can initiate a review and approval workflow where the primary attorney reviews the draft and the senior partner gives the final sign-off. This ensures that only approved compliant version get published or shared across the firm. And since everything happens within Writer, you don't have to manage multiple versions or email threads. So let me show a quick demo about this. Here we have the document which needs to be distributed and collaborated with the internal members. So this is how the document will look like, which includes multiple page layouts. Everything is possible by using Zoho Writer. You can have any kind of layout in any page, and also you can include a header, footer, text boxes, watermarks, and everything. So you have the document ready, and using this share option, you can add the collaborators and you can provide access level, either edit or share. Now the document is shared. So in this test case, I have included an additional email of mine as a collaborator. So the user will get notified and he'll get the data under the shared with me section. So here is the document, and the user will be able to edit the document. Now the interesting point is we need to have a control over the document. Like if you don't want them to edit, you can just turn off this collaboration option. So initially the user will be able to edit it and he'll get notified. But now the user wants to pause the collaboration. So this option will pause the collaboration and restrict the collaborator from editing. So he'll not be able to edit the document anymore. And along with that, we also have this track changes option, which will give you a complete follow of what has been added, and the owner of the file will have a control over the document whether it needs to be accepted or rejected. If the user doesn't want to have this content, he can directly reject it. So by this way, you can have a control over the document, and also we can add comment over the document, and you can convey the information to the user so that he'll be able to follow the steps. And if you're not okay with the present version, you can move to any version anytime, and you can restore the version. So once the document is ready after collaboration, it's time for review and approval. We have this assign workflow option available here, and I'm going to set the review and approval. And enter the email address. You can also add a comment or instruction. You can also set the due date. So based upon the due date, the user will get notification. Now we can send it for review. Once it is assigned, you cannot make any changes in the document, and the users will get notified based upon the role, either the reviewer or the approver. He'll get notified. So once the review is over, the approver will get notified. So I'm sending it for review. The user will get notified here. He'll get the list here in the workflow, and once the review is over, he'll be able to submit the review process, and it will move to the approver, and the approver will be finalizing the document. So by this way, you can achieve a complete workflow inside the organization and make sure that the document is error-free and it is compliant to the legal firms. And this is what a quick demo about workflows is.
That is great. Thank you so much, Sam.